How's it going, everybody? Matt Bourie here with my dad, as always. Hopefully, you're there where I'm pointing. Steve Bourie. How's it going, Dad?
It's going okay. Right now, your mom and we are on the Celebrity Silhouette. We are in, I think, the North Sea. We started in Rotterdam, stopped in Scotland, and we're on our way to Iceland.
Okay,
And
yeah.
yeah,
We're doing,
so we got, I'm sorry, we got this cruise because we're in the Players Club in the casino. And they made a lot of changes, and all these changes went into effect on August the 1st. I was thinking we could talk about it for people who are interested in how you do it. And if you're already a member, what kind of changes they had for all of the benefits.
yeah. So we're doing something a little different today. If you follow us on the Jackpot Gents channel where we do all our live plays in the casino, you'll notice my dad is gone fairly often and he's always on a cruise. And he gets all these cruises for free. So I was going to interview him today and ask how he does it because everybody always asks how he gets his free cruises. So that's what we're going to talk about today is how to get free cruises and the changes that Celebrity has made to their players club because my dad went on all those cruises to get the high status on the Celebrity and then to get all his free play and then they changed it on him as soon as he got it. So
Yeah, that's what they did. But they had kept the earning period for like 2.5 years. So it gave a lot of people, I guess they're trying to get rid of some dead weight. But we can go over that. So now I'm going to talk about Celebrity. Celebrity is owned by Royal Caribbean, so a lot of these changes probably are similar to what happened at Royal Caribbean, but pretty much all of our play is on Celebrity cruise lines. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. So, how do you want to start this, Matt?
well, I guess how did
Like,
you start getting all these free cruises?
well, one time I got a free cruise from a casino, and I went on the cruise ship. I think it was Royal Caribbean. I got one from Royal Caribbean and one from Celebrity. And we never really gambled because I know the machines are tighter on cruise ships. And you can tell that because of the video poker pay tables. You can tell what a machine is programmed to pay back by looking at the pay tables. And I noticed that they were around 3 to 4% less than you would find, or maybe even 2 to 3% less than you would find in a regular casino. Like at home, you can play 9-5 jacks or better here. For that same quarter play, you're going to get 6-5 jacks or better. So that's a 3.3% difference. So I never really played. And then I started dipping my toe in it and began to play, earning some points, and realized, well, actually, it's a pretty good system. You can save a lot of money. When I did the math, and if you lose, maybe I expect to lose, but if you lose $1,000 and you get a $4,000 cruise, did you really lose money? I don't think so. You saved $3,000 on your next cruise.
Mhm.
So anyway, so I started accumulating these benefits. And if you can bring up the benefit chart there, I was aiming for 100,000 points. Now
And you want me to show the old one, right?
right. So this is the Players Club tier system that was in place until August the 1st of this year. So just a week ago, it changed. So this is the old system. So I was aiming for Sapphire, and you see there to get
Right
to
here.
Sapphire, you needed 100,000 points. But now those are tier points. Those are different than the points you earn on the machine. Because in order to earn a point on the machine, it's $5 gets you a point for a slot machine, and $10 gets you a point for video poker. So what they would do is, and generally they would, to get a free cruise, began at about 1,500 points. 1,500 points on the machine. So if you had 1,500 points in the machine, you had to multiply that times 5. That was 7,500, which was the total coin in. So actually those numbers up there to reach those tier levels were actual coin in. So we had to put 100,000 coin in to qualify for the Sapphire. And once you did that, you received all those benefits. Now, unfortunately,
And I mean, these were
I
some good benefits. If you can look here, You got concierge service on your shore excursions. You got VIP tender tickets, VIP lounge access. You got a casino host. You got priority uh, debarkation. You got an annual cruise for free every year. You got the classic beverage package. You got the unlimited photo package. You got free high speed internet on one device. You got priority embarkation, and you got $500 in free play on every cruise that you went on over 4 days. And that was the one that was the main benefit that you were shooting for, right?
Right. So effective. So in order to get that, you had to earn. We had to put 100,000 coin in, which was equal to 20,000 points on the machine.
Mm-hmm.
So if now you had they kept extending it. I think they wound up extending it for 3 years because COVID had been in there and they were revamping the club and making changes. So they kept extending it. So when I finally got it, now they made all these changes.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to bring up the new sheet, you could see what the well here. Well, bring up. Let's go over these, and I'll
Well,
tell you
I
what.
think I might be able to get them side by side here. Hold on. Let's
Oh,
see. If
if
I
you can get them
share
side by
my
side, that's
complete
great. But
screen, I might be able
pretty
to get
much,
them side by side.
pretty much
Share.
everything is gone though.
Yeah.
So, so
Whoops.
it,
That's my
the only ones that are getting all those good benefits now are the people who are in the very highest tier, and I don't even know which one that is.
Ruby.
Ruby. Okay. And
Yeah,
how
so
much is
Ruby before you needed $1 million coin in, and now
million
for
dollars?
Ruby you just need just 150,000 points. So
Wait,
this is the best I could
it's
do
only
with these pictures to get them side by side here. But as you can see, we were talking about Sapphire, which was here, and now we're talking about
all
Sapphire, which is here, and
right.
they've
So
changed.
yeah. All right. Well, the most important ones were the $500 in free play, which is
Mm-hmm.
gone,
Yes.
and the drink package, which is gone,
Mm-hmm.
because now the only good thing is if you were in the old system and you booked your cruise by the end of July, by July 31st, because that's what we did. We booked this cruise here. They are honoring the old benefits. So they will honor the old benefits, the ones on the left, if you booked your cruise before July 31st, which is what we did. So now on this cruise, yes, we get the $500 in free play. And yes, we get the drink package. Now, the drink package is only for one, but I mean, if I get a drink, I just, give it to your mother. They don't really care. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, it's getting 2 drink packages.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what they did. Now, some of those other benefits we never really used yet. Well, there are tenders on this. I'm going to see if they give us the VIP tender tickets. But the VIP lounge is gone. They
Mm-hmm.
turned it into a lounge for the retreat customers. Retreat customers, they pay a lot more money for theirs. So there is no more VIP lounge. So that will not be a benefit, even if you booked under the old system.
Now there are some. I guess we're talking about all the bad stuff. We should talk about the good stuff, somewhat good. This Effie Boutique. I guess that's one of their onboard shops. You get $250 to spend in there. That's I would much rather have the $500 in free play, but some people
Well,
might enjoy that. And you get
uh,
15% off in the spa. So
right. Well, here's the problem with those two things. Number one, you only get that off. You have to buy 2,000. You have to spend $2,000 or more. That's in the fine print. So you get a
wow.
$250 discount only if you purchase something for $2,000 or more. And then the spa discount, that's not that big a deal because usually if you book before the cruise, the
Yeah.
pre-cruise discount are pretty good. And I believe they're better than the 15% or whatever it is you're going to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a difficult time seeing what's there. Was there anything else? That was it. But they do still give you the event package.
Yeah,
So
let's see what's the difference. And now you only get 2 digital photo downloads, and then you get all the stuff at the bottom, cruise planning benefits. That was on those two are on everything. You get access to Blue Chip Club VIP special events. Annual cruise courtesy of the Blue Chip Club is a veranda package,
Right.
which is the veranda is
Okay.
what they call their balconies, right?
Right. So you have interior ocean view, veranda, then they have concierge, and then I think they have aqua class,
Yeah.
um, and then the suites.
Hmm.
But now you said before the digital download package, photo package. I think they gave you one before, they give you two now, but that's sort of meaningless because you can download, you can go around the ship and have your picture taken, and then just download all the photos.
Yeah.
That's all. Okay, so that is the difference between the two. But again, so they've cut those benefits tremendously. But now they've also changed the way you earn the points, because it used to be 100,000 coin in, which was equal to $20,000.
Yeah.
Because remember, $5 a point on a slot machine. So you actually had to earn 20,000 points. You actually put $100,000 through the machine, and that's what they counted it before. But now they've changed it, so now the amount of points that you earn on the machine will equal the amount of points you earn on the
Yeah. So they changed it here. You saw on the old club right here, it was 100,000 tier points to get Sapphire. Now over here, it's 15,000 points, which is
right
actually going to be a little less because you like my dad just said, it was
$75,000.
20,000 points before equaled 100,000 coin in. So it's a little less to earn it. They made it easier to get this tier specifically. But,
Right.
you know, if
So,
they took away all the cool stuff that they were giving you for it, is it really worth it?
so if you want to compare the two, keep in mind that the new numbers, you would have to multiply that by 5 to find out what it was equal to in the old system. So right now it's 15,000 points. So
Which
you
was
multiply that times
75,000 coin in.
$75,000 coin in. The old system, it was $100,000 coin in. So if you want, so it's a good benefit. The best benefit now, well, they give you free internet, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Costs about $300 for the. We're on a 12-day cruise, would have been around $300. So that's significant savings. It was like $700 you saved by the drink package. So those
Mm-hmm.
are huge, but the drink package is now gone unless you reach that higher tier level. But they did reduce. So you only need 75,000 coin in, but you get a free 7-day cruise for two on a veranda.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how the Players Club works. Now, if you can bring up the other photo, which tells you how you earn a free cruise once you come on the ship.
Okay.
So, I
Do
mean,
I have that here? Yes, I do. Let me share my screen once again here.
be sure to
And
show the latest
these aren't the best
August.
quality photos because we had to just take them with the iPhone while my dad's on the cruise. But so this is his instant cruise reward certificate for August. So this means that if you earn these many points on the ship, this is what you'll get. Now let me zoom in a little bit here so it's going to be easier to see.
Now, the ones
Oh,
your mother and I usually shoot for are 4,000 points.
uh-huh. Which would be here.
Right. Okay. So with
Mm-hmm.
4,000 points, you get a veranda cabin.
Uh-huh.
You just have to pay the port fees, which is usually like $100 to $200 a person.
Now it says ocean view on select packages, so I assume that means that they're probably only going to give you an ocean view on if it's like a really fancy pants like 14 to
Right.
like a really long
Right.
cruise or a more expensive cruise, right?
But there are some excellent cruises in there. Now, if you scroll down to the barcode and you show people the barcode,
Oops,
you
up
can
here.
put that barcode in your phone and you can look at the list of cruises you would be eligible. There's a lot of excellent cruises. Like we got 4,000 points on another cruise, and we booked this cruise, and then on another cruise we got another 4,000 points. So we booked back-to-back cruises on this. So we're on cruises for 2 12-day cruises here for 24 days, and we just paid the port fees. And the cruise is worth about at least $4,000, $4,000 to $5,000.
Yeah, so again, your total itinerary for this trip is you flew into Rotterdam, which is in the Netherlands, correct?
Yes.
and then you left Rotterdam, and you're on a cruise now that stopped in Scotland, goes to Iceland, and then goes back to Rotterdam, correct?
Yeah, it stops again in Scotland on the way back.
Second stop in Scotland on the way back. Okay. And then you
Right.
come back to Rotterdam, and then you leave Rotterdam again, and you're going to all of Scandinavia, right?
Right. Stockholm and Copenhagen and a couple other places.
Yes.
But
It,
I was going to say with this system, it's very straightforward because some cruise lines you go there and they don't really tell you what you need, and
mm-hmm.
you don't know until you get really involved in it. But it's very straightforward. You know how many points you need to earn to get a free cruise, and there's dozens of free cruises there that you can choose from. Now, since we're based in South Florida, we've gone a lot of Caribbean cruises, so we're sort of worn out in Caribbean cruises. That's why we're trying some of these European cruises. You can go to Singapore, you can go to Thailand, you can go to where was it, Vietnam. So they have a lot. We were on another cruise. We went from Hawaii to Vancouver to Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
So and they're not that hard. Your expected loss really should be
Well, let
by
me do
doing
the math here real quick. So if you say you shoot for the 40,000 points, which would be, you said, times $5 per point. That's $20,000 coin in.
yeah, but video poker it's 10.
So that would be $40,000 coin in. Okay. And then
Right.
what'd you say? You're playing 9-5 or 6-5 jacks or better, which is what, 5% house edge, I think.
I'll just say it's 4%. Worst case scenario, 4%.
So that means that you're losing your expected loss on that $40,000 coin in is $1,600. So, if you're losing $1,600, I'm sure both of those cruises that you're on are worth far more than $1,600, right?
Oh yeah, like I said before, it's like $4,000 to $5,000. So it's like you're getting it at a discount. Now, if you're playing slot machines, you'd only have to put in half as much, 20,000.
But your
But
house
your
edge would be higher on the games.
house edge would be higher,
Yeah.
probably 10 to 12%. Well, even if it's 12% of $20,000, be $2,400. So even then, it's like getting the cruise at half off. But now, if you look to the right
Well, I
there,
was
just
just going to say, I have a question for you. This bonus award with future cruise booking. What is that? Is that the one where you have to book the cruise before you leave the cruise ship?
right. Right. While you're on the ship, you should sign up, and you don't have to book the cruise then. But if you leave a deposit, it's $100 a person. Then you get and you have 30 days from the time you get off the ship to book your next cruise. So you don't have to do it right away. But if you don't do it within the 30 days, you'll lose the $100 a person. But when you do,
Oh, see, I thought, okay, that's good to know because I thought you had to book the entire cruise because I've gotten that offer before, but I didn't know that. So what you're saying is if you don't know your
right,
schedule, you can just put $100 deposit per person. So you just give them $200. Then you have
right.
time to get home and check your schedules to actually book something.
Right. You have 30 days. So, but when you're on the ship, when you want to do it, you can either go in to have the future cruise desk. You can go in and you can talk to someone. You can make the deposit there. Or if you don't have time, say it's a last minute thing, they have this form you can fill out. I think I sent it to you, but I forgot to tell you to download it for this. But you can fill the form out and you put in a cabin number and give the deposit, and then you stuff it in the box there. They have a box if the place is not open, you can put it in the box outside, and then they will automatically do it. But you have to do it before you get off the ship. And once you get off the ship, you can't do it. So you got to make sure you do it then.
So I mean, so that's great. We just said your expected loss on 4,000 points on video poker would be $1,600. So not only are you getting a balcony cabin on a cruise for $1,600, you're also getting $500 in free play on your next trip, which really brings the cost down to like 1,100. Well, 1,100 and change because you're going to have to calculate in that house edge on the $500 in free play. But still, like 1,100, even 10%. That's $1,150 for a 14-day cruise to Iceland. I would take that any day.
Now, keep in mind then, if you were to do it 4 times a year, because
Mm-hmm.
you need 15,000 points
Mm-hmm.
to the Sapphire levels. So if you did it 4 times a year, then you would also get a free 7-day cruise for two. So that
Yes.
also reduces your losses in reaching these tier levels and
Now,
getting these cruises.
so I have a question for you, Dad. Well, I'm going to stop showing this screen now. We'll go back to us. So question for you. So if because you started this all because you got a free celebrity cruise, right? From one of the land-based casinos here in South Florida.
I did.
So if somebody does not have that offer and they want to go on a celebrity cruise, I don't even know if you know the answer to this question, but you know how like if you go to Vegas, you pay for the hotel if you don't have free offers, and then once you put through enough, you can talk to a host and they'll retroactively give you the hotel trip for free. Can or the hotel stay for free? Can they do that with a cruise? Can you pay for a cruise and then get refunded after if you play enough?
Well, maybe if you're a big player, you could go in and then ask for it to be comp. But I don't think they do that. I really don't. Maybe if you were some exceptionally huge whale that made gobs of bets, you could ask for it. But for most people, the simplest thing to do is if you are already a rated player, we have a relationship with a company called You Are Comped. If you use the link that we're showing there, it's our special affiliate link. And
Yeah, it's
then
down in
you
the description there.
and hopefully Matt's going to put it in the video if he can.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can so just go to that link, and they have a special program in place. You can upload a copy of your current offers, and then tell them you want to go on a celebrity cruise or whatever cruise line you want to go on, and they will try and get you matching offers from any cruise line.
Yeah, that's a really cool program because what they do is my dad said if you're rated at any casino, it doesn't need to be a cruise line, but like say you go to Vegas and like I just got an email the other day for a free 3 night stay at the Cosmopolitan with some free play attached. You sign up for an account on UR Comped, and then you upload the offers. You just take a picture of it and upload it, and they have some formula they use that is like, oh well, if this guy plays enough to get 3 days, 3 nights for free at the Cosmopolitan with free play in Las Vegas, that means he should put through this amount of money on every trip. So that's equal to a free 5 day cruise on Celebrity. So that's what they do is they sort of they they have some way to figure out they value you as a player based on your land-based casino offers, and then they can sort of parlay that into getting you free cruises or reduced cruises if you don't play enough.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So again, this is all the celebrity program. I believe Royal Caribbean, they have different names for the levels in the Players Club, but the Players Club basically works the same. It's the same thing where you go in and you earn the points to get a cruise. So they're very similar, but I can't speak to all of the benefits of the Royal Caribbean, but it's pretty much the same. It's going to work in pretty much the exact same manner.
Yeah. All right. Well, Dad, thanks for joining us today on the middle of your cruise. And have fun on the rest of your cruise. And hopefully people learn some stuff on how to get some free cruises on Celebrity.
All right. Now, I guess one thing I just wanted to follow up on here and remind people. So they just made these changes August the 1st.
Of
And we're
2024. We're recording this video on August 7th of 2024.
So this is the first week that these changes have been in effect. And now you have 1 year to qualify for these Players Club benefits. So anything you earn now through July 31st of 2025 will apply to your tier benefits. So if you want to get that free Veranda cruise, you'd have to get 15,000 Players Club points by July 31st of next year. But you can do an interior one for smaller amounts. The other thing I forgot to mention about celebrity, one of the reasons we like it, the casinos are all non-smoking. Number two, the drinks are free. In a lot of casinos, on cruise ship casinos, you have to earn a certain level of points before you can get a free drink. That is not the case in celebrity. You go in there, as long as you're playing with a card, the drinks are free. They're very generous in that way.
Well, so then if the drinks are free in the casino, but you were talking about a drink package, so the free drink
Oh,
package that you get, that's anywhere on the ship that's not the casino, right?
correct. Anywhere,
Oh, okay.
anywhere.
Gotcha.
But while you're actively playing,
Mm-hmm.
uh, they're free. If there's a bar in the casino, if you were to walk up to the bar, I don't think you would get a free drink. You'd have to be playing at a machine or at a table to get the free drinks. But
Gotcha.
they're very good in that sense. You don't have to have a drink package. Generally, you want to give the guy a buck or two, your server, because they are not. I don't know that they get tips.
Yeah.
If you're in the package, you're prepaid your tips, but otherwise, I don't think they're not prepaid. So
Mm-hmm.
you want to give the server a buck or two, and then they're happy. The more you give them, the more you'll see them coming over to you while you're playing. The more generous you are.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Dad, and have fun on the rest of your cruise.
All right, thanks, Matt. And then you and I, hopefully, with Holly and your sister and your mother and I, we're all going on a cruise, 3-day cruise, only a 3-day cruise. Now, these benefits would not apply because it's only a 3-day cruise. It got to be 4 days or longer.
Mm-hmm.
But when we do that, maybe you and Holly can qualify and go on free cruises in the future.
I don't think I'm going to be able to get that many points on a 3-day cruise, but I'll try my hardest.
Okay,
Take it
I'm sure
easy,
you can do
everybody.
it. All
Yeah.
right.
Just don't sleep. I'll stay in the casino for 72 hours straight.
Well, actually, your mother and I did it the other day. We got 4,000 points. We went on a 3-day cruise from Fort Lauderdale, and it was not that hard. Trust me.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Have fun, Dad.
All right. Take care.